All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another morning of working out. Hopefully, we're all staying warm this morning because it's just going to get colder. Here we go. Let's start with side shuffle. So this can start slow again, right? Little steps or with a hop in your step. Whatever you got. We always do something sideways to start with just because I don't want to miss it. And in normal daily life, we rarely do anything sideways unless it's an emergency, like we're falling or something like that. And then we hurt ourselves because we never do it regularly. So this just helps that lateral stability. And if you got a hop in your step, good for the feet, good for the ankles, good for the knees. The knees really like this. If you don't normally do it, like if you're new here and you've never done this before, this might feel really terrible. So go slow, walk it out. Smaller steps, okay? For the rest of us who do this all the time, it feels fantastic. And as we do this now, we're just going to lower down so the ceiling drops down on us and the bum reaches backwards. That's why the hands come to the front to counterbalance the weight out back. Okay, my head is still up. My stomach has to work harder. And now the breathing starts to really kick in, right? All right, remember warm up, it's a warm up. It's not a workout yet. So if it feels like you're working out, just take a pause or slow down or make it gentler. 3, 2, 1, come on out. Nice, okay. Standing, warm up is just doing that, getting us warm. So we're gonna take a knee to same elbow. That's it. So this might be more in front for you, okay? It might be more off to the side for you. If you can get it to the side, do so, all right? So that the toe is lifting. Whenever our foot comes off the ground, we like to lift the toe towards the knee, okay? That's it, all right? All right, this feels weird, clunky maybe. If the elbow cannot touch the leg, you know, because the leg can't go high enough or the elbow can't go low enough, that's fine. It doesn't have to, right? That's just about opening that up. All right, take it to the front. Same elbow to same thigh or knee. We're just holding. Now notice your stomach has to work a little bit. Hopefully the breathing has dropped from our initial hopping around thing, okay? Now we're doing, whoops, I screwed it up. Now elbow to opposite knee, all right? Elbow to opposite knee. Depending on how your body is made, those two might not touch at all. I'm a little surprised mine's not touching at all, but anyways, whatever's going on, I'm not bending and twisting too much. I'm trying to get the range of motion to come from the hip and the shoulder, okay? 3, 2, 1, and now leg swing to opposite hand. All right? So this should feel flowy. This is just movement, okay? If you're trying to catch your breath, you might just take a pause, breathe, do each leg, and then breathe, okay? That's it. Now, if you're doing okay, let's speed this up a little bit, meaning your feet will be further apart on the ground, and there's a bit of a snap in your step. Now, wherever your hand is touching your leg, try to reach a little further down the leg, okay? Maybe to the toe. All that depends largely on some of your flexibility, but also how long is your leg and how long is your arm. Some people would find this impossible. Others is like, piece of cake, what's the big deal? Nice. 3, 2, 1, come on out of that. All right, let's do arm circles. The workout today, didn't even tell you. So you can't leave now if it's too late. 40-20 workout, 40-20. We're just doing arm circles. Elbows are straight. We're not pushing anything. We're not stretching anything. We're just comfortably making circles with our arms, okay? 40-20 workout, meaning we work for 40 seconds, rest for 20. We don't do that too often because 20 seconds is a pretty short rest. Let's go arm circles the other way. And it's pretty dynamic, at least for part of it. Hop squats or squat hops. I'm not sure which is the right term. Anyways, I'll show you how that works. We're going to pair that with side plank, and then I'm going to give you some options to make side plank even more fun, which just means harder and more torturous, okay? Elbow straight, shoulders not shrugging. The actual shoulder joint is down away from the ear, and the shoulders are burning a little bit, so that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Nice job. We're going to do full body sort of dynamic mobility. All right. So we're going to take the right leg back, arms swing, fingers touch, and we pop up. You get to choose how far back that leg goes. Again, warm up, not exercise. So if you're taking a really big step and you're dropping quite low and now it feels hard, like your legs are burning, don't go so low. Point here is to move your whole body at once. Get your motor cortex warmed up so that you can move better, okay? If those hands can touch further above your head, give that a shot. Maybe straight above your head. And if you look up and watch them touch, slosh your inner ear fluid around, break up those crystals so that you can actually do it in real life and not get dizzy, okay? One more each side. I know, sometimes by the end of the warm-up, you feel like that was the workout. All right, and come on out. Especially when you're following, right? If you're leading like me, it feels fine. But if you're following, well, my camera will fix itself. Sometimes I move so fast and dynamically that it can't see me. Okay, here's our exercises. And I'll try to give you options from a gentler version to a more vigorous version. But hop squats are basically squat and then hop it in and then out. All right, that's it. That's what a hop squat is, okay? So, a couple options. We can take the hop out. You can step out, sit down, stand up, step in, step out, sit back down, and up, step in, step out, sit back down. That's an option, okay? That's about as easy as it gets. Also, you can just moderate how far you go down, okay? So step in, step out, a little sit down, okay? What we're all doing, and we're all doing properly, is when we go to sit, the bum reaches back first, and then we sit. So the bum goes way out back, but the knees do not go forwards, okay? So that's how that works. And then to make this harder, you drop really low and then do it super fast and super dynamic, okay? Hop squats. So 40 seconds of those, which arguably is kind of a long time. So good luck. All right, the in-between exercise is going to be side plank. And now side plank has its challenges. All right, so I'm going to show you the easiest version. The easiest version, I want your hand or your elbow, but I'd love it if it was your hand. That's just better for you. On the ground, okay? I want this supporting arm vertical, okay? And then your feet can be one in front of the other, doesn't matter which one, okay? And then you hold. It's for 40 seconds. So that's for real, okay? Meaning, like that takes some strength. So to moderate it, okay, this is what you're gonna do. For the 40 seconds, you're gonna adjust this for yourself. Get into a side plank. When you wanna take a break, take that bottom knee, just put it underneath you. Take a breath, and then go back into it, maybe for 5 seconds. Take that knee back out, one breath, and then back in. Only one breath, you don't need more than one breath, okay? That's our side plank. Lots of things are happening. So the core is working, wrist is working, elbow, shoulder, so many variables that might cause you to stop. So here's your second option. In addition to taking those little breaks, just stop when you want to. You don't have to do the full 40 seconds. When you're done, you're done. You're just gonna get a bigger rest, and that's cool. That's how you do that. Now for others who want a little more zip to it, okay, and I'll call this out so we can do it together. We'll choose either moving the bottom leg, and all we're doing is going from one side to the other, okay, for the full 40 seconds. And then maybe the next time I'll say top leg. Now we're bearing weight in the bottom leg, and the top leg simply switches position, okay? So that's the other end of the spectrum, we'll call it, okay? So hop squats, and then side plank one side. Hop squats, side plank the other side. I'm hitting the timer. There's no turning back now. We're gonna try for 3 rounds of this. It's already sounding mildly unreasonable. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Your breathing is exhale as you pop up. There you go. Now, 40 seconds is quite a long time, so feel free to like just pace yourself a little bit, meaning slow down. I'd rather you just slow down versus stop, take a couple breaths and continue, okay? I'd rather you not do that, okay? 10 seconds to go. Big breath. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Only 20 seconds. Get ready for side plank. Another version to moderate that is you might do the hoppy thing for the first 20 seconds and then just step in and out for the second 20. That's fair. All right, side plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. If we're moving a leg, move the bottom one this time. We're going to start with moving the bottom leg. What I like to do is, I like this a lot. This is very good for us. But maybe for the full 40 seconds, I can't move it. So I'll move it a couple times. I'll wait, give myself a rest. We're halfway. And then if it's there for me again, I'll put a couple movements in. Okay. Oh, that's hard. Maybe I'll stop for the rest of the time. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Okay. Raising the bar a little bit here. I see there's some new folks. Nice work. Raising the bar. You jump in, you're like, what the heck? Hop squat. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. You don't even know where the bar is yet, and I'm already raising it. Yeah. How we roll. Exhale as you rise. That's important. Halfway. Nice. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1, rest. What the heck? It didn't ding on me there. That's weird. Okay. Unless it did and I just didn't hear it. Okay. Lie down, get ready for side plank. Other side. You never hear the ding. It's because it's not through the mic. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Again, moving bottom leg. If we're moving a leg, it's the bottom leg. If you're trying this for the first time, I'll just tell you, when somebody showed me this exercise, it was one of those experiences which I've had many, many times. I thought it was a practical joke because it was impossible. I'm like, how are you doing that? 10 seconds to go. Turns out I just had a deficiency that I need to fill in. 3, 2, 1, rest. Excellent. So that's one round done. We're doing this 2 more times. And we're starting again in 9 seconds. Okay. Another option is, get ready. 3, 2, 1. Hop squats is wait 5 seconds to start, okay? Just take a longer rest. When I say go, you don't go. Count to 5 or even count to 10, okay? Taking a longer rest, if needed, is one of the most important strategies you can use to adapt to a lead workout like this. 3, 2, 1, rest. Pushing through too hard, too much, feeling uncomfortable. That's just always wrong, okay? Unless you've adapted. Side plank. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, let's get into it. And if we're gonna move the leg, move the top leg this time. I think number one mistake that people make when getting into exercise, they just start too fast, too hard. They want results right away. They've seen people do it. It looks hard, so it should feel hard. And that is wrong. For you, it should feel comfortable and easy to start with. 3, 2, 1, rest. And that means you'll like it more. Now that leads to the number one cause for success, continuing. Hop squats. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you cannot see the timer. You can't even hear the dings that's going on here. I've never solved that problem yet. But know this, I never lie. I never mess with you and say 20 seconds, but it's actually 30, okay? I know it feels like it, because I know it feels like it to me when I look at the timer and go, what? How come it's going so slow during the workout, but so fast during the recovery? 3, 2, 1, rest. And that's how it works. All right, side plank, other side. All right, get ready. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Moving the top leg if you're moving a leg. During my own workouts, I've even gone so far as to have another timer run, just to check. You're just breathing all the time now. This is just holding and breathing and bracing. Oh. And this is when time slows down. 10 seconds to go. 3, that's not true. 3, 2, 1, rest. All right. So that's the end of round 2, which means everybody's favorite phrase, last set coming up. All right, 3, 2, 1, hop squats, let's go. It's okay to slow down now compared to what you've been doing, okay? If you're new to this and something is telling you to just take this last set off because something feels weird, then do that, okay? This is pretty dynamic. I'm asking quite a bit. I also feel myself slowing down nicely, just to smooth it out. 3, 2, 1, rest. Nice. Oh. All right, so the reason that we sometimes do a 40-20, so a shorter rest, is so it makes a 40-30 feel better, which is what we normally do. 3, side plank. 2, 1, going to moving bottom leg if it's there for you. Nice. That's what today outside is all about, okay? What's the best way to make -20 feel good? Go to -40. That's right. Remember when -20 almost killed you a month and a half ago? Well, by next week, no problem. 10 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, rest. Nice job. Big breaths. So during recovery, think recovery. Sometimes I get caught up in worrying about the next set and I don't rest mentally. Oh, shoot. 3, 2, 1. Hop squats. That's it. Halfway. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. We have one side plank left. Okay, so normally we have a part A, and then we get to the end of it. Then we have a part B, sometimes a part C. And then we take 5 minutes at the end for stretching. Side plank, other side. 3, 2, 1. Bottom leg is moving if you're moving a leg. Nice. If you're trying this and it really does feel impossible, then add a version of this to more than just twice a week. And we don't even do this every workout, so you might want to do it on your own. 10 seconds, because it's really important for you. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so now we get a full rest, like way more than 20 seconds. We might go as far as 30 or something. Just kidding, we'll do more than that. So that side plank, raising or moving the bottom leg, it's one side of our hip that is really underutilized. Like the back is used, the front is used, the outside much less, and the inside even less, which leads to hip problems, propagates pelvic floor issues. So just a quick, as we're resting here, a way to do this on your own is I take a line on the floor. I'll put my right knee on it. I'll put my left foot on that same line. I'll put my right hand on that same line. And I want my shoulders over top of each other. So I don't want to be facing the floor. So open up, okay? And that bottom leg, well, I might just try to raise the knee and put it back down. So my foot back there is still on the floor. Or I'll just put my foot out there and then I'll put it back where it was and I'll rest on that knee. And then I'll put it back out, maybe behind this time. So I'm spending about half a second weight bearing on that top leg. Really short little bit, okay? And then you'll just notice that over time you just improve and it's awesome. Okay, we have 2 minutes. What are we doing with our 2 minutes? We're just gonna do more plank stuff, okay? So regular face down plank. The modification for a plank, the full meal deal plank is this position, hands under shoulders, nice and straight body. The modification here is the hands go on a stool, back of a chair, or on the chair, back of a couch, maybe on the third step of a staircase to change the angle of your body to make it easier. We don't do that modification with side plank because it doesn't work the same, okay? So if you're new here, that's how we do lots of planks. So you can modify it that way, okay? We've got a minute to go, so what I'm gonna do is just have my timer running here, and we'll just do a little plank. Ready? And we're up. This is only gonna be like 10 seconds. Hold that plank, breathe, enjoy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and then rest. Okay. Nice job. We're going to take a little rest and then do one more, and it's going to be up to 30 seconds. Stop when you want to. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. I'm going to go for a full 30 seconds here. Okay. And then you're going to stop whenever you want to. This also can be done on your elbows. I'm a fan of doing it on your hands because of the added benefit it gives your shoulders. Okay. So this is the better way to do a plank. 3, 2, 1, and rest. But admittedly, it can really be a challenge for those hands and wrists, and I understand that. So if it is, do as much as you can with your hands, but then finish with your elbows just to save your wrists, okay? If it bothers your wrists, it means your wrists are deficient, and we have to do more of it to get them better. All right, stretch, cool down, stretch. We're doing my favorite stretch today. This is the stretch that we do most often because it hits the most pieces, and also I like it the most. So I just have a really sensitive knee, so I use a pad. A lunge stretch, starting with my left foot in front, elbows to the front knee, or if it's there for you, the hands go to the floor, okay? And an intermediate version is maybe just the right hand goes to the floor, okay? And then the next version, if it's there for you and it's easy, because post-workout stretches should feel pretty easy. The next version would be my right elbow goes to the floor, and then my left elbow. I would show you that if I could, but this is where I am right now, okay? And I'm just trying to let my pelvis feel really heavy as it sinks to the floor, okay? And what you're doing is you're bringing attention to your breath. It's still elevated. You're still huffing and puffing. Focus on it being deep versus fast. The speed is what it is, but you get to choose how deep it is. So don't sacrifice depth for speed. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. Now my right foot's in front. Take as much time as you need to switch those. Things can pop and snap and feel weird. All right. And again, this is a really good stretch that hits all sorts of things. So my right leg's in front, so it's really stretching the groin or adductors of the front leg. That's what we used in those side planks. It's also stretching the glute of the front leg. And then my back leg, it's getting the front of my hip, the hip flexors, which get overly tight just as a result of sitting all the time. Oh, nice work. Good job showing up. 3, 2, 1, and switch sides. We typically just do one stretch at the end, and we do it a couple of times. I'd rather progress with one thing versus kind of scatter through a bunch of stuff. All right, I'll mention that I go through all these exercises and I do my best to give options from an easier, lighter version to a heavier, more dynamic version. And if that works for you, awesome. But if the class is something you want to follow, but the options are not sufficient and you're not sure what to do because of your special ankle, knee, hip, back, whatever you got, we all have those things, okay? 3, 2, 1, switch sides. You got a couple options. One is just at the end of the class here, type something in the chat to me to say, hey, I need some help. This is my email address, and I'll just reach out to you, and we can have if you're on this campus, I'm on Regina, we can meet face-to-face if you want, or we can just have a virtual meeting and simply show you stuff through the screen on how to adapt things for yourself. Or email me, wellness@saskpolytech.ca. Or if you actually know me, like Duane Bandman at saskpolytech.ca, I think that's what it is. Just reach out to me and we can just have a chat. It's really important that you feel comfortable with what you're doing. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. If you're always wondering a little bit if you're doing it right, you will automatically put less effort into it and therefore get less results, or maybe even no results, or hurt yourself if you push through, right? So if you feel like you know what you're doing, oh, that's just an amazing feeling. 3, 2, 1, switch sides. And then also at the end, again, speaking to the new folks here who are new, class will end. Feel free to turn your mic on and say hello or goodbye to wish all your fitness mates luck in their endeavors of the day, which is what we would all do if we were in the same room at the same time. To feel part of the group. It's probably one of the best parts of my day, to be honest. 3, 2, 1, and come on out. And that is the workout for the day. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it, and so does your body. And I will see you on Tuesday. Take care.